Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. A little while ago you might have remembered that I posted a swatch video of the Mary Kay lipsticks that came out with the fall collection, and that video kind of blew up. Right now it's sitting around 15,000 views, which is crazy because I get like 80 views a video, so people love Mary Kay. I can tell that right now. So I thought when the winter collection arrived on my doorstep that I had to put a video out for you guys just because everyone's enjoyed it so much and it just seems to get a lot of traffic, and you know, I want to please the people. So there were no lip products this time around with that collection, which makes me really sad, but there are 3 eyeshadow quads. They're the Pure Dimensions eye palette. They're not even called a quad, they're an eye palette. But yeah, so they come in 3 different shades, basically. There's Moroccan Dunes, Paris Starlight, and Maui Gardens. So what I'm going to do for you guys now is I'm actually going to swatch all 3 quads with nice close-up shots, all that kind of stuff, so you can see what the palettes look like. And then also I have an eye look, which I will give a nice close-up on once I'm done all the swatches, and then kind of give you a review. 2 of these are first impressions, I've only swatched them, and then the other one, which I used in my eye look, I kind of have an idea of how it already works, even using it once. So keep watching if you want to see more about the Pure Dimensions eye palettes from Mary Kay. So the first quad that I have here is the Moroccan Dunes quad, and this one looks kind of like seashells in the pan. It's actually really nice. There is a really nice like a champagne-y gold, a really unique like pinkish peach shade, a taupish purple, and then like a chocolate brown with a bit of a bronze hint. You can see that all of these are shimmery, so if you are going to use these at all, you do need to use some matte shadows so that they, you know, make a full look, but really nice. And this is one swatch, no primer. Okay, so the second quad is Paris Starlight, and this one almost looks like a geometric geode type of pattern in the pan, and I think I gasped when I swatched this one. It's like a burnt gold color, then we have a purple, a darker purple shade that has that shift of blue. You can see that like where my light is really hitting it. We have a black, that's one swipe. Yes, that's right. It has a little bit of a silver tinge to it, and then we have like this gunmetal silver, which is absolutely stunning. These ones I found were a little bit more creamier than the Moroccan Dunes quad. I am so impressed with this one. I'm actually kind of sad that I didn't use it on my eyes today, but yeah, you can see like how reflective these are, and this is not wet. I can only imagine what these would be like wet, but yeah, look at that duochrome on that purple one there. Oh, so pretty. Last but not least, we have the quad in Maui Gardens, and this is the one that I actually created an eye look, which I will show you momentarily after we go through the swatches. So we have this like deep navy blue. I would say out of all of the quads, of all the shadows in all of the quads, this one was probably the most disappointing. It's a little bit drier than the other ones. I found that it didn't go on as creamy, but there is a really nice like lighter blue shimmer to it, but it's definitely not as metallic as the other shades are. Then we have this gorgeous forest green with like a bronze gold shimmer to it, a true gold that just shines like crazy, and then we have a bronze here, which is a really great, it's like a bronze brown. It's coming up a little bit more bronze when you see the light hit it, but then if you don't, it's definitely more of that brown color. So I'd have to say this is my second favorite palette, or quad, I guess you could say. So you can see here, this is the eye look that I came up with. So I actually have, it's the Maui Gardens quad, of course, as I just said. So I have the dark emerald forest green in the outer corner, and then I have the gold shade on the inner corner. I had to use the matte shade throughout the crease. I actually used the cool tone one from the Master Palette by Mario by Anastasia in the crease, and I brought it up pretty high. I did bring a little bit of the brown just here, but I actually ran it underneath the lower lash line. And then just to finish everything off, I actually used the green shade Wet. Oh my god, it's so good. It definitely added that depth right there, but yeah, you can see It's just really pretty. I'm really happy with how it came out. However, I will get into my review of at least this quad momentarily. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed seeing the swatches of all 3 quads and the eye look that I created with one of them. Now, of course, I've only used this quad once and I've only talked about one quad. However, I can kind of already tell that there is one little problem with, actually there's 2 problems I'd have to say. So first off, these are very powdery. I didn't have a lot of fallout, but in the pan itself, they get really messy. But, you know, as long as there's not a ton of fallout, which there wasn't, but I think it's because I was packing it on, I wasn't just, you know, waving my brush around everywhere, it was okay. The second one is, it was very strange, but I put the gold shade down first, and then I put the green shade down, and then I went in with the matte shade from the Anastasia Master Palette by Mario, and it started pulling away some of the green, which really upset me, so it was kind of like lifting off, so I had to go back in with the green shade, and then that's when I also used it wet just to deepen it up. When that shade was used wet though, it was absolutely stunning, so I highly recommend using these wet along with dry. I'm really excited to see what kind of looks I can create with the other 2 quads, especially the Paris Starlight one. This one, oh my god, this like the goldy bronze shade, oh wow, yeah, that's probably my favorite shade that I've swatched. I would say all of them are relatively good. The only one that really had a dud in terms of pigmentation would be actually the Maui Gardens one, and it's that blue shade, which you kind of see, and you could also see that it was drier in the swatch compared to the other ones. But yeah, these are actually pretty nice. I like that they have different shades and they're not just neutrals all the time. So these quads will be available November 16th on the Mary Kay site. I will have a link down below to Mary Kay, of course. And then once November 16th actually arrives, I will put links up, like directly to the product down below as well. Now, these do retail for $46 Canadian. I don't know how I feel about that. You get 0.6 grams of product each. Okay, so you get 0.6 grams of each shadow, which I guess is all right. So you're looking at like 2.4 grams at that point. $46 is a lot of money though. So if I was to suggest any of them out of the 3, which I will here, I have to go with the Paris Starlight one. This one is just so nice, and if you don't have those like the smoky, like the black silver, I think this one would be really good for someone who was starting out a makeup collection. All of 4 shadows swatch super well. I will have a look using this one on my blog in the coming days, so don't worry about that. I will leave a link to that blog post once it is ready as well. I would say if you already have a huge makeup collection, go with the Maui Gardens, but just know that that blue shade is possibly going to let you down, although I think if you put a nice primer down underneath, it would probably nix any of the dryness that you would think. And then I would personally pass on the Moroccan Dunes, unless you literally have just started in the makeup game and you want some Mary Kay. This one is very nice and neutral. It's just nothing really wows me, except for I do really like that peachy pink shade. That one is actually really nice and unique, but I don't think worth the $46. But if you are a Mary Kay lover though, definitely keep your eyes out for these quads on November 16th. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and make sure to follow my blog as well. I will leave links to all of those down below as per usual. Then that way you can see the looks that I come up with for the other 2 quads. Hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!